All right, we're live again. We having real technical difficulties. If you're with us, if you're still with us, I hope you are, because we're gonna celebrate.
We a little bit late,
And
though.
talk, dude. Oh my God.
We a little bit late, but guess what? Better late than never when you 8-0.
Yeah.
8-0 is big.
Hey, no, it's humongous.
No, 7-0. 7. I'm sorry. 7-0 is big.
You're already jumping the gun.
Yeah. I see it right here. We were 6-0 today. Well, I'll tell you what. We should win this next one, but again, what we were saying before, we got a couple trap games coming up. We can't be overlooking too many people, and everybody's going to be shooting for us now, though. I mean, we are that team to beat, especially with the new playoff scenario. We want that number 1 seed for the bye.
Yeah, we definitely want that number 1 seed. It's just a number 1 seed.
Yeah,
just a bye. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's it. One seed gets everybody, and I think
did the players even get to vote this?
Well, they want to smoke some weed, so I mean that's what.
Wow.
I think that was the main thing on their agenda.
2 teams don't get a bye, just one. That is incredible to me, but okay, it's just
one team's going to get that bye.
It's going to be what it's going to be.
And so far, it looks like it might be us. We might be that team getting a bye.
It's on.
No, we gonna go back.
Oh.
We gonna go back through the show yesterday because we were having technical difficulties. We were just gonna go over keys, but at the same time, we are going to be reviewing the game. Though overall, what was your impression of yesterday?
Pretty. That was ugly as hell, and they got ran down the throat.
That first half?
Woo, they ran the ball down the throat. When the line of scrimmage, I felt like we did, but the field was terrible. It was a slippery field. It was extremely wet. That's why Lamar lost the ball like a million times.
Yeah. Hey, I think he recovered 2 of his fumbles, but he lost 2 yesterday.
Yeah. Slippery field. The ball was extremely wet. You see, Ben, it was coming out of Ben's hands funny. Ducks. He was getting balls batted down low. He had a terrible first half.
Yeah, he was looking like Duck Dynasty that first half.
Yeah.
That first half, though, just looking over some of the things. Spillane starts it off with that interception for the TD.
Yeah.
Spillane's having a great season coming off the bench for
Spillane!
I knew he was going to start that.
Whoa!
Hey, he had 10 solo tackles yesterday.
Man, and listen, the dude wants contact. That's the most contact. That's the most physical game in football. All of football. I don't care what level you're on.
Yeah.
The Ravens and the Steelers are the most physical game ever.
Well,
every season.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
And he won something.
He's looking for it. He's looking for contact, and he's more athletic than I thought. I really thought that we were going. I seen a couple times when Dobbins maybe
you can tell the guy's heady. He's heady coming in. He's do his work. Get that pick 6.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's all film work.
That's homework right there. He looked good. Going down there, that roughing and call on Minka. That early one on Minka when it was really Cam Hayward that hit Minka. That kept that drive going, though, and allowed them to go down and tie that up. But we were talking earlier, just by formation, Vince Williams on the wide receiver.
Yeah, and honestly, Vince played good defense to me. He was there. His hand almost hit the ball. Yeah, and he's an LB, an MLB. Ball was in, and it was. Yeah, we was bending, but we wasn't breaking. But 265 yards. I do not want to see that ever again.
Yeah, that's a lot of yards to give up, ladies and gents.
But you could tell the field was terrible, and somebody was going to keep their feet. Dobbins was keeping his feet because he almost went down 3 times where he didn't fall.
Yeah, but usually when you give up 165 yards rushing, you don't win.
Yeah, you lose the game.
I mean, only thing we did have in our favor, we did have those 2 fumble recoveries, though, and the 2 interceptions. So we did give up the ball one time, and that was on Claypool's fumble.
Yeah.
But other than that, we did avoid the turnovers. But just going over our 5 keys yesterday, though, real quick, we said we had to, number 1, we had to take Jackson off schedule. That didn't happen the first half.
No, we didn't take him off schedule at all, really. Almost in the game. So inefficient throwing the football, we was okay.
Yeah, we're okay.
Because he was that inefficient throwing the football.
Number 2 key was we need to win at the line of scrimmage. I don't think we did too well at that. But when Alu and Cam Hayward went out, that was big. That was big for our D-line, though, and you can tell really start pounding us up the middle.
Yeah. Alulu was big. I didn't think he was that big, but he obviously is that big.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's that winning at the line of scrimmage situation.
Yeah, that's that winning at the line of scrimmage. Our third key was we had to take James off the pitch count, but really I don't think James had 15 carries for 47 yards.
Yeah.
I don't think they were looking at the pitch count at that point. They were just looking to win the game.
Yeah. Yeah, and we really wasn't running the ball too efficient at all.
No.
It wasn't a huge running game. I wanted to keep him trying, keep going. Sometimes I got a little pass happy in the second half, but when they went 5 wide, I thought they was going to do that. I lost my mind. I mean, I really lost it.
5 wide.
Oh my God, I lost it. But we settled down.
We did.
We played all right. We played all right in so much of a physical game. Highsmith Turner was the turning point of the game.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, that third quarter, that was, again, we started the game with an interception, and we started that second half with a pick, and I think that set the tone, especially after Highsmith.
And since we still, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but I just want to shout out to it, man. I mean, he's trying to go all pro.
To it?
At 9 tackles, 8 solos,
Yeah.
2 sacks.
Yeah.
He was everywhere.
Yeah, he was.
Oh my God.
But I think he had that responsibility. Once his 2 comrades went out, I think he stepped up even a little more. I mean, I'm not saying he's having the best, but it looked like he just turned it up a little notch when those 2 guys went out yesterday, though. But I agree, he's having a Pro Bowl season, interior lineman.
Yeah.
Our fourth key, that Chase has to get targets.
He got 9.
Yeah.
He got 9, and the biggest one was the back of the end zone on the double pump.
To solidify that victory.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
You got to get him targets. He's too good.
He's too good.
I mean, he's too good. I don't know where his limit is going to be. I don't know where his weakness is going to be yet because it's pretty much freestyle. He's probably running most of the time 3 routes, a 9 route out in the end because it's the easiest. I don't see him running too many digs or moves.
But he can because he's that big.
Yeah, maybe he's that quick.
He's that big. Yeah, and quick. But he finished. Claypool finished with 5 catches, 42 yards, and of course, like Doe Bus said, that key touchdown solidified that victory yesterday. Our fifth key to victory, that we have to solidify ourselves as the number 1 defense in the NFL. That did not happen yesterday, Doe.
It look like we still back and forth, but with number 1, I think in something. Winning.
No, I think we still are number 1 in sacks. I think we're still number 1 in sacks.
Yeah, we are number 1 in sacks. We got him 5 times yesterday.
Okay, I gotta check that. I don't know what AD and them.
4 times. I'm sorry, 2.
Yeah.
TJ got 1 with the 3 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. And,
hey, Bud had the he only had the 1 sack though. He had 4 tackles,
4 solos,
4 solos, 1 sack. But he had the strip though. He had the 1 strip of Lamar.
Humongous strip. I mean, man, Bud is playing for that contract money.
Yeah.
Man, he's playing for that contract money. What he had 5.5 sacks on the year because Watt is leading with 6.5.
Watt is leading.
Tua had 6.
Yes. Tua's up there, and again,
and we was dead tired, man. You see, Cam at the end, Cam Hayward, he was spent.
I think that caused some of the injury.
He was
sometimes when you get tired, you know what I mean, though. You play ball, you get kind of.
He was spent, man. Yeah. It carried him off. That was pure energy.
Yeah,
we wasn't hurt. His boy was tired as hell.
Right. At one point, like I said, they was running down our throat. Highsmith with that interception. That Big Ben to E. Brown TD.
That was big. That was quick.
Yes.
That was quick. That was fast. Bow. Get right there, you know.
We should be using him a lot more in that capacity.
Well, he had 4 for 48, and I had about 7.
Yeah, he had 4 for 48 and a touchdown. And then you also had, Claypool was the other touchdown. James Conner did finish with 47 yards on 15 attempts, 1 TD. He had the 3 receptions for 13 yards, but he had that 1-yard TD in the first half. So
let's talk about how strong Juju was with the 7 catches for 67. Those all physical yards. Every yard was physical. He was quiet. I don't care if they was talking to him.
Yeah.
He was playing physical. He lightweight won us that game.
Yeah.
With those first downs and just a physical play.
Yeah, he had 2 to 3 catches over the middle. The yards after catch, they were tough yards. They weren't the average dodge one guy. He was in the middle of the field, and they was hammering him, man. And that one, was that from a 4th? No, that was a 3rd and 1, where they did that little slip screen to him, And them guys was coming up hitting Juju, but he's big enough to take that pounding, though. And I tell you what, maybe that's going to be his
physical yards.
Yeah.
Because Deontay Johnson was nowhere to be seen. he was in the tent after 2 plays. So,
Yeah, we had Deontay in the tent. But again, like I said, hey, maybe that's Juju's role. Maybe Claypool is our big guy. Go downfield, the fades, the outs, the back of the end zone catches. But maybe Juju's that guy behind the linebacker catch. You know what I mean? Sitting in the middle of the field between the 2 linebackers and get those tough yards.
Maybe he is, man, but whatever.
Strong hands, strong everything. He showed that yesterday. So Juju, hey, good game yesterday, Juju.
Yeah.
Going over our call-outs from yesterday, Dope Bus. We had some call-outs. Mine didn't have too much effect on the game, but
almost did with that low snap. Ben just got it off the ground.
And again,
what is that with bouncing? Yeah, like what is his hands hurting?
My offensive call-out
like his knees, like some some hurts when you can't because your arm ain't hurting.
Yeah, Marquise Pouncey again. I've been noticing that for the last 2 to 3 years. If we didn't have Ben at quarterback, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, we will be in trouble.
And that leads me right into your call out, though. Your call out was Big Ben. How do you think Big Ben fared yesterday?
He was terrible first half. Second half, he got loose.
Yeah, he did.
In his way, though. And look, this was going to be, Ben, we got 180 through 32 passes type of game.
So you said it's going to be ugly.
2 touchdowns. I don't see these big 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns games. He has a possibility to do it, but if we ever see Kansas City, maybe that'll happen. If they get to getting loose on us.
When you say that, that reminds me of that first Super Bowl where Ben just managed the game.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
The first Super Bowl, he was terrible.
Yeah.
In the actual game.
Right.
In the playoffs, he was wonderful. But we came out with a game. Had some improvement.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
My defensive call out yesterday, Vino Williams. Vino had a solid game.
Yeah.
Vino Williams had a solid game. I don't even got his stats down. I don't think they'll bust. But just on that one, I mean, he was caught in, I think, more of a formation type of issue where they had certain personnel on, and he was matched up with a receiver. Maybe that's one of them plays that Mike Hilton has lined up on the receiver.
Yeah, maybe. It's just the over the top plays, like when they was trying to win at the end of the game, and they got a 30-yard game. Yeah. That was unnecessary.
Yeah, it was 2nd and 22.
3rd and 1, we got to get that first down. But even if we didn't, and you let them get the ball, you can't let them get 30 yards and it come down to Minka making a play.
Yeah.
Because Minka almost picked that. They tried him.
Yeah.
And he has right for the ball. That's the only reason it wasn't PI, because he has right for the ball.
Well, before that, though, I mean, to me, it was like 2 blown coverages right over the middle. I think Willie Snead and somebody else.
Edmonds.
Yeah, I mean.
Edmonds, he got caught up looking back at the backfield, and it went right over the top of his head. What you going to go right on his my call out?
Blown coverages,
They used Edmonds yesterday like Mike Hill, and they blitzed him about 3 times.
Yeah.
He got there almost one time, but he slowed the play down. Right. That was about it.
And Marquise Brown almost had that touchdown in the back of that end zone. That was almost a nice catch, but hey, he ended up getting that touchdown anyway with I think it was like a 3-yard touchdown pass. But then, like I said, Juju was huge in that 4th quarter with those 2 first downs. We can't express that enough. Juju sealed the game for us.
Yeah, Juju did seal the game for us. That's what I said with the physical yards and the physical play. He was the game.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Exactly like the run game. And your defense call out?
That was Edmonds.
Edmonds?
We just talked about it.
Yeah, but I mean, what you think overall?
I just said he was okay, other than that one play over the top of his head.
I think he had a hell of a game.
Yeah, they blitzed him about 3-4 times. He made the consequential tackles on Dobbins in the open field, I tell you that.
Yeah.
About 3 times.
Yeah.
Because Dobbins didn't want to go down.
No, Minka had a couple nice tackles on Dobbins.
Yeah,
too.
Minka
he
did
was
too.
Wrapping up.
Yeah, Minka did too. Minka had a good game, period.
Yeah.
Even though they ran on us, I was glad of it. Because they couldn't score touchdowns.
Well, to me, it got to the point, though, I don't think they could pass on us anyway. Yeah. I mean, I think they're that they don't have that much confidence in Lamar. It just shows.
No, they didn't.
It shows.
They didn't let him throw at the end of the game.
No, at all. I think the 4th quarter, them last 2 drives, he didn't have one, the Snead and the 2 blown coverages, but other than that, and again, I'm going to go back to my man. They were missing Mike Hilton now that I think about it. Because on those option plays, they were just too wide open. Simple, basic option plays, and they're getting 10-yard pop.
How did they run the option at the end? They ran up the middle on 4th and 3. Yeah. Everybody knew he was going up the middle.
Yeah, man.
Crushed him.
Yeah, but looking at us, again, I ain't going to complain, though. 7-0. We got some people on, though, Bus.
Yeah, Ron.
And
Ron.
Big Ron.
Gary.
Big Ron was here yesterday.
My cousin Terry.
Okay.
Howard. Yeah, TJ. Stevania with all the snacks.
Yes, sir.
James Lee, who I went to school with. Yeah, Ron, we did have a ball yesterday. And we made great second-half adjustments. That's what I want to talk about, too, the coaching. The coaching has been good this year. I can't really complain. First half, I was like, oh, but the second half, both ways. Well, they did the thing. Well, keeping Watt arguing, I like that.
Well, but
we want to win.
Other than the last couple minutes of the half last week against Tennessee, where I thought we should have that field goal, it's getting a lot better. It's getting a lot better at the end of halves and the end of games. Our 2-minute offense, letting Big Ben getting up there and call his own plays, though, I think is huge. I think when you let Big Ben get up to that line and he calls the game from the line of scrimmage, I think that's huge. So, again, yes, I'm going to say coaching, but Big Ben's doing a lot out there. Who that? Okay, who that? Timmy Bo? Shut up. Homeboy, okay, yup. R.I.P. Bobby Lewis, y'all. Old Northside Spartan passed away.
Daniel is Juju Hines. I'm not gonna go there yet. I mean, I guess they're kind of the same speed, maybe.
Yeah.
But Hines is going to Hall of Fame. They're gonna have to let him in there one day. It might be taking a little bit, but he's certified to go.
Yes, sir.
So I can't call him that yet, but maybe, because he got that same physical game and they about the same speed. But Catman, Catman had them feet.
Yeah.
Catman had them feet. That's what my partner called him. My right hand man called him Catman. Because them feet wasn't no joke.
Yeah.
With the killer inside of him. So I think Juju had the killer. He had everybody talking to him, and he never broke.
No.
He just smiled.
Yeah.
He irritated you with a smile.
And then air hold you.
So we'll see.
And then air hold you. Thanks, B. B. Joyce. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But yeah, all in all, man, huge victory. We got Dallas next week, which is a trap game. But we walking into your trap and take over your trap. That's what we doing.
This is
we're going to Jerry World.
I think this is one of the biggest trap games of the year, especially coming off a big rivalry, huge division game. With huge playoff implications. Again, though I can't express, I think Ebron even said it. He said at the beginning, a little bit too excited. You know what I mean? Maybe they were looking forward to a little bit too much of playing Baltimore yesterday, though. But again, when you come from pedigree like here and what we've built with that rivalry with them from Ray Lewis days and stuff, though, I mean, this can be a real big letdown this week.
Well, guess what? Coach T, congratulations. You just become the most minority coach to ever win the most games in NFL history.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday. And I know I've been hard on him at times, but
we all
just ever do it.
Yes,
coaching wise.
Yes, he is. I think
inspiring team. He's never had a losing season in 13 years. He was out there with a third-string quarterback with my arm in flag football last year.
And went 8-8.
Yeah.
And went 8-8.
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations, Coach T. Before we get off here, y'all, hey, come on down to Young Brothers Bar. We open 7 days a week, all right? 3 to 11 every day till, the COVID gone. We got to get this vaccine, y'all. Stay healthy, stay clean, wash your hands, and put the mask on. But before we go, fully motivated, though.
Yeah.
Nice sweatshirt, y'all. Nice. Hey, nice and thick. Look them up, Fully Motivated Clothing. We got $35 yellow hoodies. The 7-Eleven always open, Stiller hoodies.
You can contact him on Facebook as Ismail Shakur.
Yes, sir. Or hit him up 412-863-8923. That's 412-863-8923. 8923, Fully Motivated Clothing. Y'all go support.
And we'll see you next week. Guaranteed to see you next week.
Guaranteed, baby, for another Still a Victory. Peace.